Everyone dreams of winning the lottery or inheriting a fortune as a solution to life's problems. But just what would you buy if you simply had no monetary limit? Now, we're going to take a peek into the shopping list of the super wealthy as I run through some of the most incredible shops only the richest people spend money at.
Amazing!
Number 10. Burton House, London. A Georgian mansion which once belonged to a duke sounds like the perfect setting for a luxury menswear brand, right? This is the flagship store of Dunhill, located in Mayfair, one of the richest areas in London. Upon entering the store, customers will find themselves in an elaborately furnished sitting room, which displays some of Dunhill's premium items, including an impressive collection of their famous leather bags. But Burton House isn't totally focused on retail. Instead, their aim is to give customers a unique and quality shopping experience. This includes access to a marbled spa, a custom tailoring service, an old-fashioned barbershop, and an intimate 12-seater cinema. Plus, they have a bar. The store's aim is to be something of a one-stop shop for the modern gentleman, with staff employed to meet his needs from shopping to a haircut or shave. The 12-seater screening room is even available for customers to rent out, which is a great idea. But I'd hazard a guess that my bank balance doesn't contain enough zeros to be able to participate. Number 9. The Jett Business. If you've ever wondered just how rich you have to be to afford your own customized private jet, then I'd advise you to take a look at the London-based showroom of the Jett Business. This really is the playground of the rich and famous, with jet interiors that look fancier than rooms in some people's houses. And yes, that includes bathrooms and plush, spacious lounges. The company was founded by Steve Farsano in 2012, and both markets and sells corporate jets to exclusive customers. The London showroom, the only one of its kind, boasts a team of staff who are available 24 hours a day for clients all over the world. Of course, for practicality reasons, the showroom is not able to showcase real jets, but claims to have the latest information, models, and schematics, and employs a number of market analysts and traders to ensure that their customers are fully informed when they make their very expensive purchase. They've even developed an app that walks customers through which airplane is right for them, giving them comparisons between models. So just how much does one of these things cost? Well, prices vary due to the customizable aspect of the jets, and it's certainly not too common for a billionaire to give details of their spending habits. However, this interview with founder Steve Farsano does give us a little insight.
I can tell you that this month, if the transactions that we have under offer close, will be, just this month alone, we're well in excess of $100 million.
Number 8. Liberty of London. There aren't many shops that can sell fabrics for over 100 pounds a meter, but Liberty of London is one of those shops. With a high-profile clientele that includes shoe designer Manolo Blahnik, the store is best known for its floral prints and has been in business since 1875. Prices must have gone up since then, because you'll be doing little more than browsing the shelves and admiring displays unless you have a fat wallet. Liberty's trademark cashmere scarves cost £250 a pop, or about $300. And that's before we get to the clothes. Of course, when you consider the store's rich heritage, pun intended, it becomes clearer why Liberty is a popular haunt for many a wealthy patron. Liberty's founder, Arthur Lazenby Liberty, specifically wished for this store to be a magical emporium, laden with luxuries and fabrics from distant lands. To this day, the shop contains many more treasures besides its extensive homewares, clothing, and beauty departments. To name just a few, these include miniature stained glass windows, a gilded copper weather vane, and what is said to be the longest chandelier in Europe. It's no wonder that artistic and wealthy customers flock here to find something special, and with a hefty price tag to match. Number 7. Fortnum and Mason. If you thought that Liberty of London had a long history, then think again. Fortnum and Mason is another luxury London store, which can date its origins back to 1707. Despite the premium price tags, business is booming for the store, which reported a growth of 17% in 2017. Plus, online sales of £113 million in July alone. It also has the distinction of being a royal favorite, with members of the British royal family, including Kate Middleton and the Queen herself, having been seen shopping there. The store offers everything from housewares to beauty and food, but is most notable for its signature hampers, one of which includes beluga caviar, and used to be sold for £25,000, or $42,000 back then. They have since toned down their offering so that the most expensive hampers now cost £1,000, which is still over $1,200. Much more affordable, right? The lavish department store also stocks Clive Christian No. 1 for women, which he has named as the most expensive perfume in the world. And with clientele like the Queen of England, what better place to sell it? Number 6. Tiffanys, 5th Avenue. We're leaving London and heading to the States now for a trip to the Tiffany & Co. flagship store, founded in 1875. The Tiffanys jewelry collection is world famous and known for making many a potential customer weak at the knees. But that's not just because of the elegance and beauty of the pieces, it's because of their price tag. Take, for instance, their signature staple, the heart tag bracelet, which costs $3,000. Say you want to buy a keyring from them. Well, that'll be over $200 too. That being said, if you have no limit to your budget, shopping at Tiffany's must be a great experience. If we leave the jewelry to one side, many people might not know that they also have an extensive range of glassware, which includes intricately painted lamps. One such item, a pink lotus lamp from 1905, sold for a massive $2.8 million when it went on auction at Christie's in 1997. We can only imagine what the value of such an item might be today, since the original Tiffany lamps are extremely rare. Number 5. Selfridges. If you're a wealthy shopper in London for a weekend, chances are you're heading to Selfridges on Oxford Street. The luxury department store is home to a whole host of designer brands, including Gucci, Burberry, and Armani. Founded by Harry Selfridge in 1909, it was the first shop of its kind to implement a bespoke interior layout to boost profits. For example, the highly profitable perfume counter was placed at the front of the ground floor level to be the first thing that shoppers would see and smell when they walked in. This practice has now been adopted by many modern department stores around the world. What's more, Selfridges practically invented the concept of window shopping or browsing. This is because Harry Selfridge believed that customers should be able to touch and interact with potential purchases before any money exchanged hands, something that we take for granted nowadays. Then again, I'm not sure if it's a good idea to touch designer items that are worth more than your car. Number 4. Luxury car vending machine. If you're a fan of luxury cars, get yourself to Singapore now. This is the stuff your dreams are made of. The only downside? Well, you'll need to be rich enough to afford it. As their promotional video on YouTube is eager to explain, these aren't toy cars. They're real supercars, available for millionaires to purchase from what looks like a vending machine. Opened by Autobahn Motors in 2017, the 15-story showroom contains 60 cars, including Ferraris, Bentleys, and Lamborghinis to name a few. Customers enter the showroom and interact with a touchscreen display to bring up the details of their desired car. General Manager Gary Hong explains that the vending machine type system was the most efficient way to store a large number of cars, as well as making the best use of space in an already crowded city. So if you're planning on a trip to Singapore, better save up your pocket money. Not that it'll help. Number 3. Rolex Boutique. Dubai Mall is known for being one of the world's luxury shopping hotspots, so it's no surprise that it features a 3-story Rolex boutique. The store boasts over 1,000 timepieces available to purchase, with the most expensive of these priced at 1.5 million dirhams, which is equivalent to around $400,000. The watch in question is made from platinum, containing over 50 emeralds and a bunch of diamonds for good measure too. It reportedly took over 70 hours to craft by hand. So, if you were hoping to pick up a cheaper souvenir to commemorate your visit, you're out of luck. The cheapest item on display is over 20,000 dirhams, or just over $5,000. The store also has a special VIP floor and an in-house cinema, but these are for serious buyers only, proving that premium service is reserved for premium bank accounts. Number 2. House of Bijan. When you brand yourself as the most expensive store in the world, do you really need to do any more in terms of marketing and image? Well, Bijan certainly has. With a $2 million Bugatti Veyron parked outside as an advertisement, and a multi-million-dollar Botero painting inside the store, this hangout is for the filthy rich only. Founded in 1976 by Iranian Bijan Paksad, the clothing store claims to have dressed every president since Ronald Reagan, besides Donald Trump, that is. While Donald has a range of Bijan ties, he apparently prefers his own brand of suits. However, it seems that not all of Trump's entourage were immune to Bijan's charms. In 2017, it was reported that Trump's former campaign manager, Paul Manafort, had purchased a large number of luxury items from Bijan, to a total cost of around $334,000 over 2 years. The Bijan brand calls itself wearable art, and even a cursory glance at their products backs up their claims. In addition to lavish neckties, bags, and handmade suede shoes, they even have their own limited edition Bijan supercars, the latest of which is a bright yellow Rolls-Royce Phantom, parked up on Rodeo Drive. Number 1. Harrods. It's the largest department store in Europe, and Harrods is arguably as much of a British icon as the Queen herself. Tourists flock there to see such delights as the Egyptian-themed escalator and the extravagant food hall displays. But if you want to do more than just browse, be prepared to splash some cash. Harrods was established in 1834 by Charles Henry Harrod and is now owned by the royal family of Qatar, who bought it for £1.5 billion in 2010, which is almost $2 billion. Seems like a steal to me, given that its revenue in 2017 was £2 billion alone. The store is especially popular at Christmas, when it unveils its famously dressed windows and turns on its opulent Christmas lights. And if you're a millionaire with Christmas gifts to buy, then consider one of the Christmas hampers for a whopping £20,000 each, or about $25,000. Some other notable items for sale at Harrods includes the $165 million Project Mars yacht, a $1 million advent calendar, and a spectacular 3-person crystal bathtub for $790,000. Customers can even buy gold bars and coins off the shelf. While the price tags are high, there are always those ready and able to splash out, as the store caters to 0.1% of the world's wealthy. Hey, at least we can still browse the displays for free. So, which of these high-priced items do you wish you were rich enough to buy? Are there any other shops that I've missed from this list? Let me know in the comments section down below. Thanks for watching.